formal guy who's, you know, as they likely to have come before you. I'm a person that speaks from the heart, and I speak from a particular passion. And I want to speak about basically the quality relationship that I have with Corey and how our relationship developed. Because there's not a lot of quantity. Was not a whole lot of years that I can say I know Corey. But it's just something about him when I first encountered the brother that I saw in him an old soul, a person that is mature and a person that's been around before. If you get to know characters and you get to see different characteristics about people, you begin to see that, well, this type of person has been around here before. And this is the type of person that I saw in Corey. When I first met Corey, we were promoting, me and my brother were promoting a stage play here in the city of Patterson, along with the Power Coalition. And Corey bought 20 tickets. And he bought all these tickets for his congregation. And I didn't know he was that young. It's not that he looked old, it's just that his demeanor is a mature, manly demeanor. And you know, he's assuming the position of manhood and leadership. And that was one characteristic that, you know, drew me to him. And one of the greatest things that impacted my relationship with Corey when I really found out what he really was about was when this city was impacted with Hurricane Irene. The city was under siege at the time. And I had the privilege to meet outstanding people like Mr. Dave Gilmore during this hardship. And I really say that hardship brings people together, and you get to see who is who when you are in trouble and when you're in need. And the Power Coalition, we just assumed the position when our community was impacted by Hurricane Irene. We just said, you know, I got a phone call that morning, brother, we on this, and this is how it's going down because the people were suffering, the people in need. And I got up, brushed my teeth, washed my face, rolled up my sleeves, put on my struggle gear, and for 3 weeks, close to 4 weeks straight, we assumed the position that we wanted to see. We just assumed the business. We showed up right at Eastside High School, and we got busy. I drive a blue van, and our blue van was in and out of the community, First Ward, back and forth, ice, water, cleansers, clothes, food, lunchtime, feed, right? Finished, go back, food, water. This is for 3 weeks, 4 weeks straight, every single day. And Corey and I got together one day, and he said, let's go to Costco's. And so he gets in the car. It's hard to get on the highway because of traffic and jams and all that stuff. And we went in Costco's, and I witnessed this man selflessly go in his pocket and spend enormous amounts of money on necessities for the children, necessities for the elders, necessities for the young. And I said, wow. Wow, told me something about this guy. And we did the feeding for a couple weeks. Every evening, he was only available in the evenings. And we went down there, rolled up our sleeves, and we fed the people in the First Ward. The park, one day we would be in the parking lot of School 28. The other day we'll be right there on North 1st Street in East Main. We shifted. But what I got to know about him, I got to know that this was a genuinely good person. Mind you, this is before the politics. This is before the politics. This is before he even thought about becoming a candidate. And as we ride and driving in and out of the First Ward and various places to pick up relief for the people, we conversating about our lives. He discussed with me about his children and his family. And I said, this is a good brother here. And I realized that, you know, like I said before, in times of need, the people who you think should be there for you, they disperse. And the people that you least expect to be there, they appear. They not only appear, they bring credibility to the table. You know, and this is something that I realize Corey is a credible person. He's a quality person. You know, and I'm just like, because I'm not moved by everybody. I'm not one of them kind of guys. I tell it like it is, man. If you're full of it, you're full of it. I'm gonna tell it to you just like that. You don't buy me that fast. I don't sell that fast. You know, I'm gonna take you through, you know, the ringer before you can convince me that, you know, I don't buy like, I don't get down like that. You know, because I'm a people person, I'm a realist. And I'm able to identify with circumstances. You know, when Corey asked me, you know, invited me to his gathering, his birthday gathering, I accepted it. But I was surprised that he asked me to be the keynote speaker on his behalf. And wow, things are happening for me beyond my own imagination and my scope. You know, because I'm being selected to be a keynote speaker at another event this Tuesday at Passaic County Community College. They selected me to be the keynote speaker for the honor ceremony because I recently found out that I was selected to the Honor Society as a student at Passaic County Community College. And all I do, you know, I do things genuinely, consistent. You know, I got good brothers in my life. I have good advisors in my life. I have brothers like Bilal Hakeem, brothers like Dave Gilmore, brothers like Corey Teague, William Smallwood, Kimmy Freeman, George Fellis, good brothers, good advisors from various walks of life that I can refer to and consult when I need information. I'm a blessed fellow. But what I can say about Corey, honestly, you know, and the similarities that we have as individuals is that we have a passion for doing the right thing. And I have a passion for doing the right thing whether you're watching me or not, because I'm a firm believer that God is watching me. I'm a firm believer that what I do in the dark will come out in the light. And I refuse to do anything in the dark that if light comes upon it, that I'll be ashamed of. That's just me. I would be ashamed to do something in the dark that I wouldn't want to see come out in the light. So what I do in the dark, I will have no problem with it being in the light. Because I do things from the heart, and I do things for the right reasons. And I consult with my spirituality before I set out to do something that I know is going to take a lot of work. You know, there's not a whole lot